It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the New York Knicks. And the Knicks going through a bit of a rough stretch. We've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And every time we watch Eric Bledsoe, Kenny, it's amazing how big he plays for a guy who stands 6'1".
Yeah, he's extremely strong, got a big wingspan, can fill the ball up, and can get you about 7 assists pretty much every time.
Fill the ball up?
He can fill it up, fill the rim up.
Okay. You fill the ball up, so he's pumping up the balls too before. Okay. He does it all, this guy.
Ernie, you're going to make fun of every time I make a somewhat small error.
Just
a small error.
He never backs down, and he's fearless going to the rack. See, Kenny, you got to keep it short and sweet so Ernie can't overanalyze the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. You were right. He does fill up the ball. Here's Kevin Harlan.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action, and that's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And, of course, Emmanuel Mudiay. They will definitely miss his contributions.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
So the New York starting five. Smith is out there with Trier. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Knox in at the 3 spot. Now we're right around the halfway point of the season, Doris. This is often when we see the better teams really begin to shift gears and surge ahead.
Yeah, we certainly have a better feel for who the contenders might be. We still have a long way to go, obviously, and teams will have some lulls and then some high points, and you've got to be able to weather all of those things. But the reality is we have a greater understanding of who has the necessary offensive and defensive components to compete at a championship level.
Here's Trier. He's covered by Matthews. Robinson dishes to Smith. Over Bledsoe. Off the left rim and out. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, there's no doubt. They were sharp on the offensive end. The bench guys just did a sensational job bringing their A game.
Here's Knox after Wesley Matthews scored. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Smith for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And so assured. You can't give an inch of breathing room to Smith Jr. That's when he strikes.
And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. For three, Middleton. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Knox. Robinson against Lopez. Smith on the wing. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Now, here is Smith. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
No good from Bledsoe. Knicks trail by 3. The pass to Knox. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Smith against Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Matthews. Over Robinson. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
If you allow Wes Matthews to get to that mid-range game, the defense is in trouble. He makes that shot every time.
Passes it to Knox. Here's Trier. He's covered by Matthews. Yep, it counts. Trier's got his first bucket of the night.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
So it's the Knicks now, following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had 22 points in the win against New York.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside, Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Bledsoe. That's now 8 points for Wesley Matthews. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
No other way to put it. Defense was awful. Completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
Well, completely agree. I thought their defensive effort was awful. But the reality is, Greg, you can't turn it over that many times and expect to win.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Hill comes in for Wesley Matthews. And so here is New York, trailing by 4. Here's Payton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Randall finds Portis.
Well, you think about the New York Knicks last season and any number of challenges they faced. Jarrett Jack was probably the closest thing they had to a legit playmaker in the NBA. Here's a guy who led his team with 5.5 assists per game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Portis. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Eric Bledsoe. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, they have won the first 3 games of this season series, and so I asked him what they could do to get win number 4. He said it's simple. No easy buckets. We know these guys are capable of attacking the rim and finishing through contact. We've got to be first to the spot. So we'll see if they can finish out the sweep, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Payton following the bucket by the Bucks. Morris outside. Here's Randall. The 15-footer. Good.
And both offenses in rhythm here to start the game.
Boy, these teams can't miss so far. If you love good offense, this is your game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bucks passing it around. Hill has the open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Randall kicks to Morris. Over Ilyasova from 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot.
Marcus Morris money in the mid-range.
Here's Hill. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. To the inside. Lopez with the bucket.
I'll tell you guys, what a delivery on that lead pass. He puts it right where his teammate can go get it.
Knicks trail by 5. Payton outside. Kicks to Ellington. Inside, knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Look at Toronto. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, with the Knicks, they've run into a bit of a wall here as of late. Had been playing pretty good before this latest stretch. Now trying to do whatever they can to get back on track.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
Pass to Ilyasova. Here's the 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He kicks to Morris. Inside, Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. And Hill throws it down.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Gibson's checked in. Payton kicks to Ellington. They grab their own miss. Morris outside. Back to Gibson. A second chance effort. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Outside Korver. It's back to Hill. Pass to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. No good on that one. Knicks trail by 8. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. Connaughton kicks to Korver. The pass to Connaughton. Over Morris. The shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. We've seen a few true marksmen enter the league lately, Doris, which may someday be in the conversation of best shooter in the league. Any names come to mind?
Wow, this is a great one to try to, forecast into the future. Certainly you think of a guy out in Phoenix by the name of Devin Booker. An explosive scorer, can do it in a lot of different ways, but when he starts to cook from beyond the arc, boy, it is really something special to watch. Lauri Markkanen in Chicago, as that team continues to try to rebuild and reload, he becomes even more dangerous if they can put some talent around him. Those are just two names. Jason Tatum proved that he was probably a better shooter from deep than people thought.
The first one falls.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch four.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hill with it. 5 points in the game. Passes to Connaughton. Now here's Ilyasova. No good on the triple. Now here's Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Connaughton, covered by Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Payton. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 9 points a night, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And here's Hill for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hill's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee.
Well, you love how Hill shoots it immediately off the pass. Just exceptional timing from the crafty guard.
Pass to Morris. There's the triple. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Marcus Morris.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Korver. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
Here's Payton. Down low, Ellington. That shot is off. Korver with the defensive effort. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 6. Hill finds Ilyasova. Pass to Korver. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. Knicks trail by 6. Inside. Here's Knox. Makes it off the glass. Knox has got 5 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hill against Smith. Hill dishes to Ilyasova. Middleton looking it over. From past the arc. Sure with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Knox misses. Taken away. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Hill. Middleton outside. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Feels like they're getting a lot of deflections, hands on basketballs, resulting into steals. This has been pretty to watch.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Trier out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Knox in at the 3. Bucks leading by 5. And Greg, what's not to like about Taj Gibson?
I mean, he's a hard worker defensively, finishes well inside, he's got the mid-range shooting touch. But what I like most, really, his unselfishness. He started, came off the bench, no complaints. This is a guy that just wants to win.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Smith against Matthews. Bledsoe for three. The Knicks pull it in. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by New York. The dish to Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Robinson passes to Knox. Kicks it to Gibson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Robinson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Knocked loose. Smith finds Robinson. The slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open. Let me make the game easy for him.
And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Robinson passes to Knox, so they take the lead. Knox has got 9 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Randall's checked in for Taj Gibson. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics. And the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 4.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Lopez outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there. Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Smith against Bledsoe. Smith drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When Dennis Smith Jr. gets going, Doris, you can just see the explosiveness he has.
Oh, Kev, I mean, I'll tell you, the burst is amazing. And what I like is he will dunk over any player, and if necessary, dunk through a player.
The first free throw is good.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had 10 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Smith outside. Robinson. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Yet another 5-star, one-and-done player coming out of Kentucky. Bledsoe was the 18th pick in the 2010 draft and looking very much the steal at that spot now.
Now, here's Portis. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Bledsoe looking around. To the left side wing. And it's Connaughton missing. New York trailing. Here's Ellington. And that one drops for him. Ellington's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Payton. No points in the game yet for him. Randall kicks to Ellington. And that one hits back iron.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Matthews, no one around him. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now, Kev, when Matthews is feeling it, he keeps firing. This guy's a phenomenal scorer.
Bledsoe against Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up. For New York, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Corver comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And a switch here also for New York. Marcus Morris is checked in for Knox. He hits both from the stripe.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances up the line. He's going to cash in.
It's taken away by Payton. Randall outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Korver. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now here's Payton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ellington kicks to Portis. New York moving it around. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Now here's Ellington, guarded by Korver. Ellington finds Portis. Nailed from three-point land. Portis has got 5. Well, he was fired by the Grizzlies 19 games into last season, Doris, but Coach David Fisdale with a fresh start now with the Knicks in New York.
Well, you think about in Memphis, he tried to shift from the grit and grind to a more modern NBA style, and I think he encountered some resistance there. With the Knicks, more of a clean slate, a chance to build the culture from the ground up.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Second, Robin Lopez.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Now here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Portis.
Wow, how about that ability to get in the pick and roll and split the defense? Very impressive pass.
Korver passes to Lopez. Back to Korver, 6 to shoot. The kick out to Hill, a 3-ball, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Payton against Hill. Payton finds Portis. Ellington with it. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Ellington hits them both. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Hill dishes to Ilyasova. Passes it to Korver. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Payton, that's good.
Boy, at 6'4", Elfrid Payton has great size at his position and uses it to his advantage to score inside.
Here is Korver following the basket by Elfrid Payton. Lopez kicks to Hill, and it's Korver in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Korver's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here is Payton. Pass to Portis. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Connaughton. Fires the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
New York's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, Elfrid Payton, we define him as an elite defensive player, but he's improving his shot selection and getting better at picking his spots. I think we saw that for sure last year.
And both free throws good for Payton. You know, Doris, with Payton, it's good to see his game is coming along.
You know it is, Kevin. He took a lot of hits early on because he didn't have a consistent perimeter shot. But last year, he was starting to make that next jump to be a bigger threat on the offensive end.
Now, here's Lopez. 8 points his last outing. And here's Korver from the arc. Morris with the rebound. Knicks trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Randall. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Outstanding pass. He reads the play as it develops, and his lead pass is absolutely perfect.
There's the pass to Korver. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Dotson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Randall passes to Payton. Launches it. Randall no good. Bucks leading by 5. The 3 from Korver. Randall grabs the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Payton finds Randall. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. New York moving it around. Dotson gets the bucket.
Boy, that's a quality shot. You're in the painted area. Don't get much more of a better look than that.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Bucks.
And the 3-ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for them. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Robinson up top. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Now, great look on that. Just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
At the top of the key, Lopez. 4 on the clock. And here's Hill for 3. The shot, no good. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Plenty of space. And that one drops. And the Bucks lead by 8. 1 second left. And no good. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Leading the way at the start, it was Wesley Matthews. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a strategy that paid off with a barrage of threes. That's my barrage sound, Ernie.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Bledsoe is out there with Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Smith, the pass to Randall. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. It's 2-on-1 for the finish, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, people are always talking about his scoring, but Bledsoe, very good vision as well, finding the open man there.
Passes it to Smith. Pass to Trier. Randall against Antetokounmpo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton for the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Trier's got his 4th rebound in this one. The feed now to Randall. Back to Smith. Out to the wing. The 19-foot shot. No good there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Smith kicks to Randall. Back to Smith. Robinson for 3. And the Knicks miss again. Bucks leading by 10. And there's the pass to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Knox. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Bledsoe against Smith. Bounce pass Antetokounmpo. Now here's Matthews. He's guarded closely. Lopez. He can't get that one. And New York will come the other way. Here's Trier. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Trier.
Obviously, he's not the top priority for the defense in those situations. It results in an open 3.
And now Knox running the floor all by himself. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Middleton against Randall. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New York calls timeout.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see. All right, a chance to check out stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 33 points, 14 rebounds, and just over 3 steals. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, he has to be your primary focus defensively.
I think defenses plan to stop him, but very few succeed, Greg. And that's why he's his team's leading scorer.
Puts up a 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Pass to Knox. Lopez with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Now, there are times Bledsoe can get a little helter-skelter, but right on point with that pass.
To the middle. Here's Randall. Oh!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Robinson finds Randall. Over Antetokounmpo. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Randall. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now here's Matthews. He's covered closely. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Randall passes to Smith. The shot's good. Smith's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Milwaukee, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Two shots.
No good on that one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Brook Lopez. And George Hills subbed in for Matthews. And he's good on the second. Here's Payton. Inside, here's Morris. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen.
Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Lopez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And New York with a change here, too. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Ntilikina. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. In the corner, Gibson with it. Pass to Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. Over Bledsoe. And again, it's New York.
And that's all you can do. Tip your cap to Ntilikina, a hard guy to frustrate.
Now Bledsoe, 6 points for him. To the inside, here's Hill. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Hill's got 13 points.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Ntilikina kicks to Payton. Poked loose and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Here's Ntilikina after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. Outside Gibson. Portis finds Payton. That three off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. And New York making a change here. Smith has checked in. Bucks leading by 8. Bledsoe with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Now here is Smith following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Morris kicks to Smith. Down low. Portis can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work type of big men, rebounding, defending, a lot of grit, setting screens. He does it all.
Yeah, unselfish. He does know his role. It just makes things easier for his teammates. Has his quirks, but has proven to be a great teammate.
Now here's Payton on the wing. Morris. Back to Payton. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Payton's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, pull out the floater when necessary. Elfrid Payton pretty.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Payton the bounce pass. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Smith. Out to Payton. Milwaukee with the rebound. For 3, Hill. It's rebounded by Portis.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. He almost never get that wide open a look.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one drops. Trier, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night in, night out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night basis. Things aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you. Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players who pride themselves on being available.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan loved to play every night.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mason's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 22 points for him. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
Lopez against Portis. A three-pointer, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Hill, no good. Knicks trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And now here's Mason, the fast break opportunity. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Dragan, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Frank Mason. And so it's Milwaukee now. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton on the wing. 11 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Gibson. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Down by 12. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Here's Gibson. Finished off the break.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing, and the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Dragan Bender, and Wesley Matthews subbed in for Ilyasova. And then for New York, Julius Randle's checked in for Portis, and it's Knox in for Taj Gibson. And the second free throw, good. Now here is Smith. He's got 6. Morris outside over Middleton, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Lopez.
You know, Brook Lopez, one of the softest shots in the league out of the center spot. This is a big man who's really comfortable letting it fly. True luxury to have, Kevin.
Both free throws good from Lopez. 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Smith drives in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Robinson's checked in for Morris. Smith outside. He feeds it to Robinson. Good work there as it goes. Robinson's got 9 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Hill against Smith. And here is Hill. 13 points in the game. Poked loose. From deep 3-point range. And the miss. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Knox out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Smith. Then it's Robinson. And it's Trier in at the 2. Here's Knox. His 3-pointers off the mark. Feeds it to Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
Move shots.
And that one misses. And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard Greg both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments as well.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send Dennis Smith to the line. That one on Hill. And that one misses. And there's the feed to Middleton. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And the Bucks lead by 12.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Randall lays it up and banks it in.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Well, you better be more physical on the glass because they wanted that rebound more than them, plain and simple.
Now here's Lopez. He kicks it to Hill. Antetokounmpo against Randall with the fadeaway. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York the other way now. Here's Trier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Matthews. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Gritty effort by Wes Matthews. Just buries himself in the paint and connects on a quality look.
Here's Trier. He's covered by Matthews. Six on the shot clock. And it's Smith missing.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Hill against Smith. Hill finds Antetokounmpo. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. They'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that Raptors game, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Now here is Smith. Rocket 6 from 12 feet out. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know this, Kevin. If you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And the Knicks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Smith.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the challenge and somehow finishes with the layup.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Randall surveying the D. Smith kicks to Randall. Back to Smith. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Shots good by Middleton.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The drive by Smith. The shot will not fall.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Knicks trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton. First free throw is good. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Bucks. Both good from the line that time. Bucks leading by 16. Kicks to Antetokounmpo. Matthews left side. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Floats it up for Randall. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And here's Matthews from the arc. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 8th assist in the game.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His 2nd triple tonight.
Smith outside. Now the pass to Trier. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
The Knicks making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Randall against Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randall picks one up.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Knox. Passes it to Trier. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Matthews from the arc. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 21 points for Wesley Matthews.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the claw extends to his wingspan as well, and then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Robinson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Bledsoe outside. It's rebounded by New York.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Here's Matthews. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Morris into the lane. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Bledsoe. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 17.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Trier passes to Randall. Now here is Morris. Defended by Ilyasova. Back to Randall. Pass to Trier. Knocks down the 3 ball. Trier's got 14 points now in the second half.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Stolen. To the paint. That shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton finds Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Randall. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Don't you love how comfortable Brook Lopez looks inside? Even when he knows contact is coming, he simply goes right through it.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And the first one at the line is good. Brook Lopez hits them both. Knicks trail by 16. Trier passes to Gibson. Bledsoe against Smith. And good that time.
Well, there's a level of concentration required on the interior, and Dennis Smith Jr. more than up to the task.
Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, I don't want us to be satisfied yet. We can congratulate ourselves later, after we win. Right now, we have to close this one out. He doesn't seem to think this one's over yet, Kevin.
Now here's Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Lopez outside. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Brook Lopez. Knicks trail by 17. Smith kicks to Morris. Gibson against Ilyasova. Gibson finds Smith. And again, it's New York.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there, Kevin.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Wesley Matthews on the wing. The kick out to Lopez. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Well, make no mistake, Dennis Smith Jr. is not afraid of a little contact.
The free throw drops for Smith. He hits both from the stripe. Bucks leading by 13. It's stolen by Morris. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. To the inside, Ilyasova. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Well, Wes Matthews is a terrific passer. He is hitting his guys in all their spots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Trier. Offensive rebound. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away 100% effort all the time.
So much tenacity. Really tries to outwork everyone around him.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Knox, he's checked in for Trier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Smith.
Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
Now here's Bledsoe. Down low, here's Matthews. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
That one is off.
Well, Wes Matthews, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, an amazing perimeter scorer who loves playing on the defensive end.
Trier, he's checked in for New York. Dennis Smith comes in for Peyton. Smith against Bledsoe. Smith the pass to Knox from the arc. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks leading by 10. And here's the fast break. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Right wing. Here's Trier. He's covered by Matthews. Trier passes to Robinson. And it's sent back by Lopez. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Now Bledsoe. And Lopez has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Drills it from outside. Lopez has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, what a determined offensive presence he has been for them tonight. He carried the scoring load, and as hot as he was, it took a ton of pressure off his teammates all night.
Smith finds Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is so good at pick-and-roll situations, understanding how to pass around the defender.
Middleton outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, great night for you. How did it all come together?
My team's doing a great job of getting me open, and our guards are finding me, and I'm just putting the ball in the basket when I can.
You were open and available all night, Wesley. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.